Aries, what's up, y'all? How you doing? How you doing? Time for your weekly check-in. We gonna see what's happening with you guys in the last week of July. July week 5, 2025. So, for those of you in need of a personal reading, you can visit my website, tarotwithrich.com. You can find all the information and the link in the description of this video. Remember, if you need a reading and you don't know what to say or you don't know what to ask, I got my new general personal readings. You just click what you want read and let me do the rest. Quick, efficient, easy, and cheap. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's about it. Everything else I have to offer is all in the description. All right, let's see what's going on with you and your situation and the person you're dealing with in the 5th and last week of July, 2025. What's happening with Aries? Oh, damn, dog. Why does stuff like this always got to jump out first thing, you know? Straight out the gate like that. 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, it looks like, well, see, every time action comes in, something comes in to counter it. So, I'm kind of feeling like this person wants to talk to you. There might be communication for some of you. Honestly, you know what this feels like? This feels like a really awkward, weird, tense conversation. Real awkward, weird, tension. Because there's ulterior motives. Ulterior motives. And it's oh so blatantly obvious. And I don't think any offers are being extended or accepted. Doesn't really look like this is going much of anywhere, to be honest with you. And you definitely, for damn show, ain't showing this person no emotion. Well, death card though. You know what that means, right? I'm not going to mention that yet. Some of you dealing with a Scorpio. I also have Capricorn, Libra, Taurus. Could be a fellow Aries for some of you, but I feel like that's you right there. Well, let's see what their true energies and intentions are. Let's see. I got a feeling they up to no good, but let's see. I could be wrong. The person Aries is dealing with, what are their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? They don't want commitment. They ain't trying to commit. Oh, of course. Let's get 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. They ain't trying to extend or accept a love offer. You know what I think it is? Man. I think they just want to see if they can play with you a little bit. I think they just want to dip their toes in the water just to see where they stand with you, you know? It's like they want you to want them. And if you do end up wanting them, they'll probably take advantage of that and play with it. But I mean, it don't look like they want commitment. They don't want a love offer to be extended or accepted. They're not trying to settle down. They're not trying, it just looks like they're trying to play mind games with you. Trying to play mind games. Boom, boom, boom. Trying to play mind games with you, trying to mess with your head. I was wondering if the devil card would come out, but that one didn't jump out. But, I mean, may as well have, you know. Let's see if I can get a closer look at how this is playing out exactly. This is a super confusing message. I'm not going to lie. I'm having a hard time with this one. This is confusing. Look, see? There's that nervousness, that anxiety, that fear, tension. Yeah. I don't really think a decision is being made one way or the other. I mean, I think a love offer and a new start in love is being contemplated, but I don't think a solid decision is being made one way or the other. I don't think so. So it just looks like I said, like a tense, weird, awkward conversation is what it looks like. I'm surprised I don't see any conflict here. That's another thing that's kind of throwing me off a little bit. Maybe you're just at a point where you're just going so cold towards this that you just don't give a damn. Maybe. All right, well, let's get the advice. This is so fucking weird, man. This is definitely some heavy fucking retrograde energy here. Definitely. Miscommunications, misunderstandings, confusion, tension. I feel it. I feel it. Let's get the advice. Boom! Queen of Wands reversed. You know what this is saying? It's saying that maybe during this retrograde season, talking to this person may not even be a good idea. So it might be best if you just avoid this person altogether during this retrograde season. Transitioning into Leo season, finishing up the last half of the retrograde. Yeah, maybe if this person pops up in your inbox, just ignore it. Just delete it without even reading it. Because you're playing with fire with this situation right here. Now, this is the closest thing that I've seen indicating anything remotely like conflict since I started reading this. So I don't think that's too much of a concern, but it's still a concern on the table. Devil reversed. If you know somebody on some toxic shit, just don't put yourself around that. Don't even put yourself around that. You know they on some toxic shit. Unless you trying to be on some toxic shit too, don't put yourself around that. If you do, don't say I didn't warn you. Let's see what's happening with the person that you're interested in. Aries love interest. What's happening? The Hangman. Yeah. And the Four of Swords. Damn, dog. So, I mean, I don't think you got to be a rocket scientist to figure out what the Hangman means. Shit, you ain't even got to be a fucking skateboard scientist. Ain't no movement happening here. This dude ain't going no fucking where. So no movement is happening here. But you're still not walking away from this. Conflict is being avoided, but it feels like it's teetering right on the brink, like the nerves and the tension are very high. But conflict is being avoided. So, man, this just looks like one dry-ass week, dude, to be honest with you. It does. And that's the sucky thing about starting a whole new cycle in a Mercury retrograde. Cancer season, the beginning, the summer solstice, new cycle. And Mercury retrograde, that's like starting up an old ass car with water in the gas. You don't want to put it in gear and try to go down the road. Let it idle for a little bit, for a while. Let it burn off all that bullshit. And then once it's going smooth, then get in and go. So, doesn't look like much of nothing's happening. You're starting to kind of lose hope on this too, aren't you? Could be an Aquarius for some of you. Also have Cancer. Starting to lose hope. Let's see how they feel about you. Doo boop be doo boom doo. How this person feel about Aries universe? Do do. What's their energy and intentions look like? What kind of person are they in general? Ooh, 6 of Wands reversed. So I think this is the type of person who will definitely let fear of failure hold them back. Just generally, across the board in life. And you know, if that's your mindset, that's going to affect every aspect of your life. If you're afraid of failure, and you'll let failure hold you back from one thing, you'll let it hold you back from anything. So I think you intimidate this person a little bit. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really think they are 100% sure if they're ready to settle down. Looks like they want to explore other options. And, of course, they have a past person on their mind. Yeah, I think they have a few other options in mind. They don't know if they're ready to pick one or settle down or what they want to do. So, and again, when somebody's afraid of settling down, is it settling down that they're afraid of? Usually not. Most of the time, what they're afraid of is settling down and then the universe kicking the tower over. Right? I don't think they're coming from a bad place, though. But here's my thing. It may not be coming from a bad place, but if you're not sure what you want, you should communicate that, you know? So hopefully they can communicate to you their intentions a little bit more clearly. Let's get the advice. What's the advice for Aries? 3 of Swords reversed. I don't know who the hell needs to hear that, but no third-party situations. I know that's not all of you, but I feel like it's 1 or 2 of you. If you know there's a third party involved, don't do it. 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 I don't care what they say. I don't care what excuse they have. You know, 9 times out of 10, you know what? Like 9 times out of 10, when somebody comes to me for a reading dealing with one of those situations, they're like, I'm seeing somebody who's in a relationship, but it's a really toxic relationship. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it is. You know why? Because the person you're dealing with is a fucking cheater. That's why. That's why it's toxic. That's why it's toxic. I mean, do you honestly believe that the person cheating is the pitiful, innocent little victim? Come on now. Come on now. A pitiful, innocent little victim who's in love and wants to do right doesn't go and cheat, no matter what happens. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who needed to hear that, but if you dealing with somebody you know is involved with somebody else, don't go there. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. There's another 3. There's 2 3s that came out here, but maybe no relationships at the workplace either. I don't know who needs to hear that. Kind of feels like there's just random sporadic messages coming across here. Yeah. So, no third-party situations, no relationships at the workplace, at least right now. No sex-based connections. If you are sexually intimate with somebody and you don't know if they want to take it further than that, they probably fucking don't. They probably fucking don't. 9 times out of 10, if somebody wants to take something further, you gonna know. There's a few exceptions to that, but very fucking few. Very few. At some point, I think a decision needs to be made. That decision needs to be made at some point, one way or the other. Are we doing this or are we not? Probably going to be close to some of y'all having to have that what are we conversation. Especially if y'all been fucking. But whatever, a decision needs to be made. No more hanging around and waiting to see where this is going with a cosmic question mark lingering in the ether of eternity. It's time to make a decision. All right. Well, all right. I feel like those were the messages that my Aries family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Thank you, Sarita, for the super chat. Appreciate you. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, playing along, and showing love, support, and positive feedback. Don't forget, information for personal readings is all down here in the description, all right? I'm out of here now, y'all. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity.